First stop is Mega Replay in Owensboro. They have a ton, and I mean ton of pops. The only unfortunate thing that I would say is that a lot of them are damaged. But here's their more expensive case. I like the Peely, the Ripley. That Jar Jar is super freaking dope. They got a Crush, Lynch. Looks like we got a Game of Thrones there with the right, and then we're off to the Consumer Mall. I don't know if you guys remember this, but this mall is absolutely huge. It's been about a month or two since I've gone. So we're back over in the area where they have a huge booth full of Funkos. I think there are 3 or 4 rows deep. I may take a look, but it doesn't look like a lot has changed in the past month or so. But we'll look. They had a pretty good selection here of some more vintage Star Wars figures and then some Pokemon cards there in the bottom. A lot of Dragon Ball Z statues. Really like these. I like that one at the very bottom that's holding Goku. Then over to this selection of Funkos. Again, nothing really changed here. You know, they still have this Captain America from 2014, but too much damage on it. So in a new booth, and I believe that a lot of this stuff is new. This Robin Hood, 2014, 15 bucks. I don't think that's bad. Killmonger, 15 bucks at Chase. Love that one. But I did see this Call of Duty down here. Brutus, 15 bucks. I hate that they like taped it on there. 2015. I'm gonna have to take a look at that one. So I think I'm gonna pick up the Brutus, the Robin Hood, and maybe Dr. Harleen. I think those are some good pickups. All right, and we're back over in this booth. This is a booth where I found a Cars Pop one time. So you never know what you could find, like just like this William Wallace right here, or this Constantine. I remember at one point that was super duper hot. This Leonard, 20 bucks. I mean, it's probably worth about that with the damage. Light though, it's pretty dope. 80 bucks for it. Let's see what else we can find. Yeah, so we got a lot of Fortnite players over here. No Peely that I see, no fish stick. So I'm gonna take a look and see if any of these are worth anything. But we got Valor, Tricera Ops, Crackshot, Codename Elf, Tomato Head, Red Nose Reindeer, Sparkle Specialist Galaxy. I think that one may be worth something. Burnout, Merry Marauder, Zoe, Black Knight, DJ Yonder, Drift. Just a few of them. Got a few Thor Ragnarok, and then just some kind of miscellaneous Office, Suicide Squad, a little bit of Marvel, Swag Hammer, M3 Blue Monstar. I don't think that one's crazy, but for 8 bucks, it's not bad. All right, so we're in the first booth here at TNT. A lot of music in this booth. Got like some Slipknot here, some Michael Jackson, Judas Priest, Ozzy Osbourne. Those may be good to pick up because he is about to do his last shows. I also just saw these. These aren't bad. Pop Shield Pop Protectors, 5-pack for 8 bucks. Got a Bret Michaels, Chase, Rick James, Amy Winehouse. We got a Papa, Demetrius. We got some, what is this? Some Def Leppard. So just a little bit of everything over here. So we got another booth. They got a ton of Funkos here, but it kind of looks like the last time I was here, to be honest. I mean, nothing crazy. A bunch of like lower end stuff, kind of like older stuff though, which is cool, but just nothing here that I'm looking for. So probably will not dig through these. And now we're off to Super Mega Replay. Alright guys, so they just have tons and tons of Funkos. You know, a lot of it is going to be kind of like older stuff, but like the boxes are just damaged. You see some sun damage on some, so not surprised if I don't find anything good here. Alright guys, so I'm not even going to bore you with the whack Funkos that they have in the display area. The coolest thing I see is this Freddy Funko here, limited to 250 from last year's Funko Fun Days. We're going to Fun Days next week, cannot wait. But yeah, that's literally it. I don't see anything else good. Alright guys, we're at the Looky Mall. I've had a little bit of luck here. We'll see if it continues. Alright, so one of the first booths, we do see a Rip Willer from Yellowstone. They're asking 50 for it. Not horrible. I think that's where it's kind of settled down at. We've got the Sketch Cinderella. We've got the Beauty and the Beast Funko Pop movie moment. I love that one. Got a couple other Disney 100s up here. Cinderella. Oh, they do have these Shohei Otanis back here. Looks like they want 50 a piece for those. I think I just looked the one on the right, the Fanatics one, up recently. It's going for around 60 to 70 bucks, and not horrible. Over here, we do have Bullseye with Donnie. They're asking 55 for it. Looks like it has a damaged box, but a little bit more than what they're used to. This is a little bit of a throwback pint-sized hero keychains. Man, I used to love the pint-sized heroes. And then just some random pops. Alright guys, we are back from the hunt. So let's quickly just go back over everything that we picked up. We only picked up from that one thrift store or vendor mall. And what we picked up was from Suicide Squad back in 2016, Dr. Harleen. Pretty sure I picked this up for like 12 bucks, I think it was. Box is actually in really good shape. I remember when this came out. It was super sought after. Still has a little bit of value, but I'm happy about that. The next thing that we picked up from God of War. When I saw this, I didn't think that it had as much value as it did, but it is coming in around $55. We've got the Draugr super dope mold on this one. It did have two areas of concern, kind of up here in that corner and then down there. But again, just besides shelfware, no rips, no tears, nothing really bad on the box. So super happy there. And then the last two, again from the video game collection, we got Brutus. So I am not going to lie to you guys. I think that the only difference in these is the actual box. You see how it's kind of like muddy? Well, I guess he's got some mud on him as well, as to the GameStop exclusive does not. So, yeah, that's going to be the difference. Came back out in 2015. So I was very happy to pick them up. I think the GameStop one had a little kind of imperfection right there. Maybe it got wet or something on the top of that box. But either way, popped him out. He looks pretty cool. I was super happy to pick them up. You guys let me know what was your favorite thing that we picked up today. Guys, thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Let's keep it up. Funko Fun Days coming this next week. So excited. I will see you guys there. Peace.